two-time, like I got a cup of the shit. What's up, my dudes? MXGP 2024, the new motocross game. I wanted to come in here and continue this conversation about the game. I know I did make a video talking about the new developer of the game there like about a month ago or so, but we're getting closer to like more official information on it, like release dates and stuff like that. So yeah, first of all, I did read on some website here, it's expected to drop on January 1st, 2024. I don't know really how true that is. I don't know if it's gonna be like drops at the beginning of 2024 because it's based off of the 2024 season, kind of like how MXGP 2021 and 2020, I think, were both like that, if I'm not mistaken. Instead of like basing all of the game off of the previous year. So I don't know. I would say at some point between like now and like, maybe the middle of 2024, that's probably when you could see it actually be released. But supposedly the Nacon, however you say that certain new, company that got the license for the MXGP game series has the license from 2024 to 2028. Apparently, like, the Nacon is like the publisher, you know what I'm saying? But technically the developer is a KT Racing, I think is what it is. So, yeah, it's kind of, that gets into that weird shit where you start talking about like publisher versus developer versus, parent company versus this thing over here. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about some of the things that I think they need to do with the game. MXGP 2024. Now listen, the good old Spency boy. Okay. MXGP 2021 is the worst motocross game that has ever been made in the history of ever for its time. I think it's going to be looked at as the worst motocross game ever. I mean, I swear, to some of them different YouTube channels out there that try to defend the gameplay of MXGP 2021, bro, I can't trust them anymore. That's all I'm going to say, because it was a pain in the ass for me to even come in here and get this gameplay on MXGP 2021. I mean, it's so bad, dude. It is just like, it's so bad I can't even explain how bad it is. It's just, the game's trying to get you to crash on the bike every 5 seconds for no good reason at all. It's got that weird touchy, like, kind of like you're playing a simulator, but not at all like you're playing a simulator. It's kind of hard to explain it, but yeah, MXGP 2021, there's so many things wrong with it. It's like easier to, like, I would say it's easier to talk about what's good about it, but there is nothing good about it. MXGP 2021 really is the bottom of the barrel. So, I mean, it's as low as I felt like AAA motocross games can possibly go. I mean, seriously, not over-exaggerating, seriously, bro. The jumps are so small. The gameplay, it's not just boring, it's annoying. That's what I would explain MXGP 2021 being. Not just boring, but also annoying to even play. So surely to goodness, this this KT Racing developer, Nacon, publisher, surely to goodness they're going to be able to come up with something that is better than MXGP 2021. I don't know how they could actually make it worse. I really don't. I mean, it's like, dude... So let me just get into some of the specifics here, okay? First of all, the jumps need to be bigger, and the gameplay can't be so slow. Like, I genuinely don't know what Milestone was doing once they started to get into, like, MXGP 2020, Supercross 5, you know? Then they got into, it got even worse when they got into MXGP 2021, and then Supercross 6. Trust me, bro, you don't want to run through Supercross 6 with your woes. You don't want to do it, dog. I'm just going to tell you that right now. But a common trend between not only the newer Milestone Motocross games, but also the newest Milestone Supercross games was the gameplay was just way too slow and way too boring. The jumps were way too basic, way too small. I mean, those things right there are crucial, critical things that they cannot have in MXGP 2024 or the next Supercross game. They just can't do it, man. Like, those are such crucial things. Even if you don't want to talk about the buggy, weird, janky, crash for no reason, weird steering, weird kind of stability steering bullshit going on, even if you don't want to mention any of that, it's just the pure slowness of the gameplay and the barely coming off of the ground on the jumps. And we ain't even talking about the barely any pre-made roughness, basically no terrain deformation. It's all visual. You can barely feel it. Pretty much can't even feel it, but you know how Milestone is. You know how Milestone is. So, either way, I mean, I got high hopes for them, boy. We gon' see with the MXGP 2024 game, but supposedly they're going to be making the official MXGP games all the way into 2028. So, maybe by that point we might have something pretty decent, but like, if you look back at what Milestone did with the MXGP games, they certainly did not just get better and better and better and better. Like, they just didn't. I mean, you could say that from like MXGP 1 all the way up to MXGP 3 probably. They were just getting better and better and better, but then it just started taking all these weird paths and weird directions. Like, yeah, the graphics kept getting better, but that's about it. I mean, shit, when I go back and play MXGP 2021, I'm like, I just don't know how the developers genuinely thought that was how you needed to make an arcade dirt bike game. Like, I can't figure it out. I cannot figure that out. It's like they deliberately made it wrong. They deliberately made it bad. You know what I mean? This ain't just well, they didn't have enough time, or, well, they didn't. Bro, like, MXGP Pro was better. MXGP 3, anything was better. Like, that is not just didn't have enough time to do it. It's some weird idea that has come up where they've tried to start doing this slower, smaller, narrower track designs. It's like they're doing this weird thing where they think they're trying to like add these sort of realistic simulator elements to an arcade dirt bike game, but it's never worked with these AAA arcade dirt bike games. I don't know why they keep trying to do that. It's like, either make a good arcade dirt bike game where the physics feel good and loose and movable, and, you can get on the gas in the corners. You don't have to tiptoe in your Jordans everywhere because you feel like you're just instantly going to pop off for no fucking reason. MXGP 2021, it's just like, I shouldn't have to be doing that in an arcade dirt bike game. It's like, just go in there and make a good arcade physics dirt bike game, or go in there and make a simulator. You start getting in this weird realm when you start trying to mix the two. It's one thing if you have a game like MX Bikes, which I feel like has magically actually somehow perfectly mixed those two things, like an arcade kind of game feel, but also simulator feeling. MX Bikes is the only dirt bike game I have ever seen that has even remotely been able to combine those two different elements. But like, when you get these, regular AAA kind of, dirt bike games that are trying to start injecting these simulator elements, it's just not working. It's not making the game any better. It's not making it any more fun. It's not making it any more skill gapped. It's making it more janky, weird, crash for no reason, pop off for no reason, annoying, boring, slow. I don't know any other way to explain it, but that's what it got to with the MXGP series. So all we can do is pray to Pastrana that this new developer and this new publisher have somehow realized all of those mistakes that Milestone made. You know what I mean? That's all we can hope for at the end of the day. It's not going to be hard to make a better game than MXGP 2021. So they're sitting in a pretty good position. Sitting pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're sitting pretty good in that sense. All they got to do is make the gameplay not the most annoying, boring, janky bullshit that we have ever seen in a AAA motocross game before, and it'll be better. You know what I'm saying? It'll be better. Now, I don't know how much from scratch that they're building the game. I have no idea. You know, that's the thing. We just don't know any real solid information yet on what sort of, like, assets they're using or pulling from, or, you know, how similar is it going to be to, like, MXGP 2021? I mean, we have no idea. No clue. Definitely let me know down in the comments what you guys think. But, yeah, I mean, it's got to be better than MXGP 2021. Anything's better than MXGP 2021. You know, we'll see what they can do with the track editor, if there's going to be any real terrain deformation. But I'm just saying right now, you know, you want to come out with a bang with MXGP 2024. You want to get all these fans to really believe in what you're doing. If you're going to plan on doing it for the next 5 years, you know, you want to be put a lot of effort in that first game. You know, you want to make a good impression, because a lot of the fans of the Milestone games are not even really fans anymore. They're pissed off because they've basically been, you know, ripped off by just repetitive, boring, the same bullshit, not enough new content, you know, gameplay just stupid, dog. So, you know, you've already got a sort of a fan base that is a little bit defensive, a little bit, can we buy this new, you know, MXGP game? You don't want to leave a bad taste in their mouth, because they're already throwing up from what Milestone did for the last, like, 69 years, okay? You just don't want to do that. You want to come out with the bang, put the effort in, put the real effort in, give us a better terrain deformation system, at least make the gameplay flowy enough, open up the scaling a little bit, make the jumps a little bit bigger, pick up the speed a little bit, more like it was in MXGP3, you know, and you'll at least do okay. As long as you do those things, you will at least do okay, you know? Don't make all of the jumps so damn small and make the physics of the bike so restrictive that it's literally pointless to ever even try to throw a whip on any jump in the game. MXGP 2021, MXGP 2020, Supercross 66666, you know what I'm saying? So either way, that's it for the Smithy boy. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. We'll probably be making more videos on it the closer we get to some more information here. But yeah, from what I'm seeing, should be coming out sometime like I don't necessarily think we're going to see it in anytime 2023. It's probably going to be 2024. But whether it's at the beginning of 2024 or towards the end of 2024, I can't really answer that. If it's at the beginning, they would have to already be working on it right now, and I just don't even know if that's the case. But, yeah, so that's really the big question. How much time has this new developer really had, you know, on this new MXGP game? That's going to make all the difference in the world, bro. So, either way, man, appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Be sure and follow me up on all my social media shit, like Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. Just Spencer Turley, no spaces and no capital letters. If you want to get in the Discord, all you got to do is send me a message on Instagram. Let me know you want to get in the Discord. I'll get you in there. But other than that, bro, I'll see y'all boys on that next one. Later. By the way, not done yet. To this new developer of MXGP 2024, if you come out with some dog shit, I'm gonna be waiting. I can already smell it. Spency boy's gonna be waiting for that shit, dog. Spency boy gonna be waiting for that shit, dog.